Multilateralism today is in a very paradoxical situation. And the paradoxical situation is that on the one hand, the demand for multilateralism is growing around the world. And at the same time, while the demand is growing, the supply is diminishing. And that's the challenge that multilateralism faces. For the last 200 years of human history, one civilization has dominated the world, okay? We are now reached the end of Western domination of world history. And many civilizations are now becoming stronger. So it's a multi-civilizational world. But the problem here is that the West refuses to accept the fact that it can no longer dominate the world. And it is still trying to dominate the world, either using existing institutions or using whatever power that they have. But you know, the story is also complicated by the fact that what makes it difficult to understand how the West is behaving is that the two pillars of the West have always been United States and Europe. And now United States and Europe can no longer talk to each other. It makes life a bit complicated. You know, if you had an intelligent, united West adapting to this multi-civilizational world, we could have a smooth transition to a multi-civilizational world. But now you have a disorganized, disunited, and somewhat dispirited West trying to adapt to a world that they can no longer control. And that is part of the problem too. If you look at the world as a whole, and you ask yourself a very simple question, which region of the world has contributed the most to what are the priorities for human beings? The first priority for most human beings is avoid wars, stay peaceful. And what's shocking is that in East Asia and you know most of Asia, there's been no major wars for now 46 years. That's amazing.